It's New Wednesday.
Happy Halloween!
Tom and I kind of phoned our costumes in today. I wore something that's on the shelf, and Tom ran home to grab a jumper. Is that a jumper or
It's a
hoodie?
onesie. It's a Boba Fett onesie.
There you go. But it is Halloween today. And from what I understand, there's a 90% chance of horrendous torrential rain, hurricanes, and thunderstorms, and tornadoes.
That's all accurate.
It's completely accurate. If you don't want to brave the weather, but if you still want something to do, it is Wednesday, which means it is board game night, it is Star Wars game night, and we have a ton
Of your phone ringing.
of my phone ringing. Where were we?
Something about we have a ton of stuff. So it's board game night. That's
Right.
what you said. So take off from there.
Right, but it's Wednesday, which means it's board game night, it's Star Wars game night, and being Halloween, we still have a ton of Halloween-themed stuff here in the store. So if the rain puts you off, bring your kids over here to Dragon's Lair. We're going to have trick-or-treating candy for them, as well as free comics and lots of stuff to do. What did we read this week, Tom?
We got some really good comics. We got a Superman Top Cat crossover, and your phone going off again. I thought you silenced that.
Oh, it's fun.
So ours, like, we have, like, it's basically all, anyways, blank on the inside.
So even though it was a lighter shipment week comic-wise, we still have some good stuff, right, Tom?
Absolutely. We always got some good stuff. We got some Superman Top Cat, Hanna-Barbera crossovers in the DC universe beyond those.
So that's a whole new round of those Hanna-Barbera DC crossovers, right?
Right, absolutely. And they're fun as always.
Are you a Top Cat fan, Tom?
I actually was. I was a Top Cat fan.
Can you sing the song?
No, I can't. And if I
The
could,
indisputable leader of the gang.
I wouldn't do it on video if I could.
Hey, it's the mask.
Yeah.
Gives you power.
It does.
It does.
It does.
What else we got?
We got some really cool. I love Planet of the Apes. I'm a
Yep.
big Planet of the Apes fan, so we got a new Planet of the Apes comic. I'm also a Wolverine fan, and we got Old Man Logan number 50, which closes out Old Man Logan.
Yeah, but does it? It leaves a little bit of mystery there
No.
at the end.
Right. But we don't want to spoil it.
No, we're not going to spoil it, but there is a new book coming out, Dead Man Logan, number 1.
Yep.
Get your subscriptions in now. Logan releases on November 28th, and make sure you...
Fine. It's the problem with the helmet, man.
I know, and now I've got it like cinched down, so it's like I should be sitting down like that. But
Yeah.
there we go. Pop it loose.
Yeah.
Dead Man Logan ships November 28th. So be sure to get your subscriptions in so we can ensure you that you have a copy.
Yep. And then final comic we got in. Well, not the final comic we got in. The final comic on the table that we're talking about is Drowned Earth.
Drowned Earth. This
Aquaman.
is like one of those giant DC superhero crossovers, right?
Yeah, and it's going to be, an ongoing, well, not an ongoing series, but, multiple part stories.
Uh-huh.
It's,
Who's in it?
well, I know Aquaman's in it. I know Mira's in it.
Well, from what I read, Aquaman's in it. I saw Aquaman, Batman, Mera,
Superman,
Superman,
Flash.
Flash.
Black Mantis,
That's right.
Flash. Everyone's in this. So, Tom, that's a lot of DC superheroes and villains. What's actually the plot of this book?
So, the Earth has been flooded, and, all the major cities are covered in water, and so villainy ensues.
Villainy ensues. That's a good tagline. That's something you like to hear.
I like it.
In a world where villainy ensues.
Yeah.
One man. That kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So what else we got going on, Rob?
My eye things are fogging over. With that going on.
Yep. Welcome to the world of a stormtrooper.
I know, right? No wonder they can't see and can't hit anything while wearing these masks.
That's actually Imperial propaganda, so that people are not as afraid of stormtroopers. So when they have their precise aim, they're surprised.
Really? Mm-hmm. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
Exactly. That is correct.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, another great thing, if you're reined in, if you find yourself indoors and want to play some Halloween-themed games, is we did assemble quite a collection before Halloween, including Nyctophobia, which is fear of the dark. You actually play this while wearing dark glasses to prevent you from seeing some of the gameplay.
Yep.
What's this one, Tom? I can't see it.
It's Halloween. That's what it's called. It's Halloween time to haunt the poor, unfortunate humans who think the holiday is all fun and games.
There you go. And of course, Nightmare Before Christmas. We have special editions of various Nightmare Before Christmas games. Also some perennial favorites.
Flux.
Flux games in both Monster Flux and Zombie Flux, and one of my personal favorites, Gloom, where you're trying to make a family as miserable as possible before killing them off in a storytelling type mode.
Right. Zombie Flux is great. Have you ever played it?
Uh-uh.
There's new. If you guys have never played Flux, there's rule cards that you can introduce throughout the game.
Yeah,
and
change
one of
the rules
is,
almost with every play.
Is grown like a zombie to draw an extra card. So if you're like, it's a lot of fun.
That's great. And we have a few of these, so come on by. We have some of them on our demo wall as well, so check them out. So we read all your suggestions, but we have settled on a name for the new kitty, and the new kitty's name is?
Loki.
Loki, which is befitting because he gets into everything. I had to stop him from killing one of our plants this morning. Wow, my hat's off to the 501st First Troopers that do so much good work out in the community, because I couldn't wear one of these for hours and hours at a time. We have another giveaway this week, don't we, Tom?
We sure do. We have a great giveaway of one of our comic bundles.
2 of our comic bundles.
Yeah. 2 of our comic bundles.
2 of our comic bundles.
So if you share the video and you come into the store and you show us that you shared the video, if you're one of the first 2 people, you will get a free comic bundle to hand out to the kids along with the candy you're handing out tonight.
Yeah, these are super great. You can add these on to what you're giving away as candy, or maybe give them away in lieu of candy. We have a few of these left, but we're going to set some aside for the first 2 people that share this video. Come in and show us that you shared it, and you'll get 2 of these.
And while you're in the store, come get the remaining bundles that we have. They're moving fast, guys.
And as always, I'm Rob.
And I'm Tom. And that's Chris.
And that's Chris. Thank you for joining us.